Can you imagine if he heard what you said on here? All right.
If he knew that I sat anywhere near
there's like a 10-minute
Quentin.
compilation of you saying the N-word.
I know, yeah. You mean Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
No.
Quentin here. I'm fine, Dave.
This is Ethan. Nah, I'm gonna go. Don't worry, Demon's here. This is Todd. Let's rock and roll!
What is up, Power Bros Podcast Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Our first story, I'm on Blog TV with my hands up.
I hate everything about what you just did. Let's take it back. No,
welcome to the Power
everybody.
Brothers podcast where it's Harrison's last show.
We're killing Harrison.
It's Harrison's last show, as it turns out.
Where Ty likes to shout a lot.
I do.
Yeah, Ty just likes to go from like nothing to
Ty actually is like very quiet once
we
we turn the camera off.
No,
he actually doesn't say anything.
Mute.
Ty's like almost.
The last time I talked to Ty was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
When you turn the camera off, I just kind of power down.
Ty's been dead for years.
Yeah.
Guys, welcome to the pod, the new and improved Power Up Brothers podcast. In the immortal words of Harrison, because we all talk less. You hear less from us.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing? How was your week?
It just started.
They went completely silent. They're like, oh, they're completely.
You don't
gone.
want to know. You don't want to know,
guys. I want to say that the era of gaming we're in right now is way better than any other era we've ever been in. Because I'm not nostalgia blind.
Wow.
Multi-tap chat episode coming tomorrow evening.
Good for you. Good for you. I think the era of gaming we're in is doo-doo water, and so was every era
of gaming.
Yeah, every era of gaming is bad because video games are bad.
Video games are bad.
I'm glad that you're filling in for Quentin while he's not here. Yeah,
someone has to.
Yes,
I like having producer Harrison.
Hideo
on this
Kojima, 9/11, Tim Walls.
Thank you.
Well done.
I'm gonna bleep it because it's in the first few minutes, and I don't want to get the. You know what's stupid about the YouTube algorithm is it only watches like the first few seconds.
It doesn't have time. Like our audience, doesn't have time to stick around. This podcast is way too long.
Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore.
It's slightly shorter.
We have some self-control finally.
Yeah,
finally.
You're pretending like I don't watch it on 2 or 3 times speed.
I do have a friend.
You're pretending I watch it.
Yeah.
I have a friend who does watch us at like 3 times speed.
Good.
And
how?
I don't know.
I only sound good at 3 times speed.
Well, I don't understand how he retains any of it.
He doesn't.
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does.
Which,
Nor should he.
And that's the worst
Our
thing
points
to do.
don't matter.
Yeah.
Because if you retain anything, he wouldn't be your friend.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
Can you imagine if he heard what you said on here? All right.
If he knew that I sat anywhere near
there's like a 10-minute
Quentin.
compilation of you saying the N-word.
I know, yeah. You mean Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
No,
Harrison was like, no, let me be specific here.
Be very specific.
Well, guys, let's just cut straight to the chase. We have a Patreon, and our patron members, they're not called patrons. That's a stupid name. Who would call them patrons? We call them our Power Up Pals, and we check on them in Topic of the Week.
Guys, if you like what you see here and you want to see maybe a teeny tiny bit more, we have a Patreon. Patreon.com/Power Up Brothers. Power Up Bros, I'm sorry. For Patreon.com/Power Up Bros. You can go there, and we have some behind the scenes stuff uploaded there yet? We do, right?
Yeah, we
do. Okay, perfect. It's you can help out a teeny little bean of a channel and help us grow. Honestly, at this point, I would love to say that all the money you donate goes right back into the pod, and that will objectively be true until we get a lot more money there, because...
Also, the thing that for some reason my brothers never mention
You get a topic.
Yeah, you get to be in a topic bag.
I was waiting for the wide shot.
That's the coolest part of it, is that we get to talk to our Power Up pals.
Yeah.
You have a topic right here on the pod, but only if you give us money.
How generous.
We're not
of you.
free.
How generous of you.
This one's from our Power Up pal, Roxas11. Our
Roxas,
newest.
that-
We were just talking about
Our new
That
one.
guy sounds like an idiot.
It
sounds like a real jerk.
Hey, no.
don't be mean to
Don't
our
be
new
mean.
pal.
Don't worry. Harrison's just strangely mean to Roxas11.
I know.
Yeah,
No
no,
one knows why.
As long as you don't have a dumb name like Roxas11,
Right.
He's
I will
mad
not
about
make
it.
fun of you. But if you have a stupid name,
Can they name themselves like any other Kingdom Hearts character, like Sora 12?
they can name themselves Roxas 12.
Yeah, it's
and
just
that would
11.
be fine.
Just not Roxas 11.
Roxas 10, A-okay. That's
Yeah.
a cool name.
I'm sorry, Roxas.
But
11.
Roxas 11?
I don't really get the 11. Roxas 11, tell us, why aren't you Roxas 13? He was the 13th member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this is someone that was born in 2011.
Maybe.
It probably is.
You
They're
never know.
15 years
Yeah.
old.
They do talk like someone born. I'm not
It's
going to make fun of
entirely
Roxas
They're
11.
I was about to make a worse joke.
Here's Roxas 11. He says, what's the longest gap you've gone between binge playing a game? Here he clarifies. Like playing for 50 plus hours, left it alone for years, then came back and logged another 50 hours. So what's the longest gap?
The longest
Good
gap
question.
between initially playing it and then does it have to be a game we never finished?
I mean, he doesn't
Is it-
specify. I think the spirit of his question is that you were like super into the game, but then you just stopped. But when you
And
got
then
back
got
to
back.
it, you
There-
were also super into it.
There's plenty of games that I
Um,
played for like 60 hours, beat, and then decades later went back and spent another
Yeah,
60
yeah.
hours in. So I'm not gonna include those because there's a lot of those.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and find one that I like played for a long time, never quite finished,
Yeah.
and then had to go back and finish years
I-
later.
Go ahead, Harrison.
I think, I'll start with the first example I think of, which is a game I'm going through right now, Breath of the Wild.
I was going to say, I think you need
because
to say Breath of the Wild.
I first played that like nonstop when it came out in 2017, which was
Wow.
9 years
9
ago.
years
Aren't you a
ago?
freak?
I'm turning into a pile of dust as we speak.
Yep.
And once when did the DLC come out? Did it come out a year after? Okay, so 2018.
Yeah.
Like I played that game up until like nonstop. I think I put like 200 or 300 hours into it.
Yeah.
On my first playthrough, and then once the DLC came out, I stopped playing it, and I never played it again until like just when I got my Switch 2 back in December. And I've been playing that nonstop for the past 3 months now. So yeah, so that would be a gap of like what, 7 years?
That's a huge gap. Yeah.
That's a pretty big
that's a
gap.
big
I feel
one.
like give me a second to think, and I'll probably think of a bigger one.
Really?
Yeah.
Bigger than 7 years?
Yeah, probably.
You're not 7 years old, man.
Yeah, I'm.
You're
I
not.
don't know.
You're not even. You're a little bean.
No, I have one that always comes to my mind when I think of it.
Things that I think of also come to my mind.
Yeah, it's probably for me Dragon Quest 11 S. I played the demo when it first came out in 2019, and then like I got really, really far into the demo.
Yeah.
And like I think I probably, or not the demo, I downloaded the game and then got really, really far. I think I got to like 20 hours. So sorry, Roxas 11, not 50 hours plus, but I was like at 25. But then for some reason, like some other game probably came up, and then I think that's the longest gap between binging. So I binged Dragon Quest 11. Probably, I mean, actually, when I look back at my total time, I have over 100 hours in the game. So it probably was like 50 hours, and then I stepped away from it for like 2 years, didn't even touch it, and then just all of a sudden got the itch to play it again, and I came back. And it's funny, it's really disorienting because you come back and when you first boot up the game, you're like, I'll totally know where I'm at. Like I remember this.
Of course.
I had no clue. And then I had, and I feel like more games need this for the reason that Roxas 11 is making, is that like Dragon Quest 11 has like a story so far when you first boot the game up,
Yeah.
is it just tells you what has been going on up to this point. And I
Yeah.
feel like more games need that. Especially big
Oh, yeah.
games that
That are plot
that are
heavy.
plot heavy
Yeah,
and like hundreds of
absolutely.
hours. Like it's just nice that when you boot the game up for the first time, it just starts telling you like, hey, in case you're coming back after 2 years,
Yeah.
here's what's happened so far. I just skipped
Yeah.
it the first time because I was so in the practice of skipping it. And I was like, wow, I actually need this.
You know what's funny is so Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green just re-released on the Switch too.
Yeah.
And it has a similar feature where every time you boot up the game, it kind of like gives you a little recap of
Oh.
like what you did last play session.
Was that in the original Fire Red and Leaf Green?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, and so people have been like, I've seen people on Twitter that were like, what? This game does that? And I'm like, yeah, you all don't remember? And then I'm like, oh yeah, that game came out like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Harrison's really just like struggling
It's
with
like
the
20,
whole, yeah.
22. I think it was 22 years ago. I think it was 2005. It was 21 years ago.
21 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time is
Time
coming
is
after
horrible.
Harrison.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
aging.
My answer to this question is that there are literally hundreds of games that this might one day be. Because
True, yeah.
there are
Yeah.
tons of games that I have promised myself I will go back and finish.
Yeah.
And I've made good on a few of those promises, but some of them not so much. I'm trying to think of what the longest one is because there have been a lot of games that I binged and then had to binge again. A lot of games, what I do is I play them and I get kind of toward the end and then I put them down for literal years.
Yeah.
And then I just watch a recap or something and then just finish them. And it's like a tight like 5 hours to finish it. And I'm like, okay, I did it. But games that I actually like put multiple, tens of hours into, again, the one that comes to my mind is probably Final Fantasy 12. I bought it when it came out. Or shortly thereafter. I don't think I got it on launch day. I played 50 hours of that game. I got super far. I got up to a really frustrating boss, and just life happened, and I put it down. And I put it down for 5 years, probably.
Really?
And then I
well into like the PS3 era.
the PS3 had come out,
Wow.
and I was going to Final Fantasy 13, I think, had been announced, but it wasn't out yet. And I was like, I'm gonna finish Final Fantasy 12. So I went and got my memory card, and it was all corrupted, and my save was gone.
Oh,
and so
no.
I started from the beginning and ended up putting way more time than I had the first time into Final Fantasy 12 and beating it. And now I've beaten it several times because I replayed it over the years because I loved it so much. And that boss wasn't even hard.
I had the exact same thing happen to me with Final Fantasy 3 on DS.
Oh yeah, sure.
Was I was playing it. I probably played it for like 20 hours, and I think I was like 12 when I was playing that game, maybe like 13.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I accidentally, I was playing a new file for some reason, and then I just accidentally saved over my old file.
Oof.
Because it just had that one like overwrite thing. You sure you want to overwrite? And I was so used to just clicking save. And then I just set it down. I was so demoralized because I mean 20 hours in a game is a long time, but especially for a kid. Like I was like, I've spent a pretty decent chunk of my entire life. At that point, I hadn't lived for very long.
Yeah.
And so like I remember not coming back to Final Fantasy 3 until I was like dating my current wife. Like I was like I think that's the biggest gap for me. It wasn't like I binged the game necessarily. It's just that I had so much progress. It was so demoralizing that even when I was like an adult and I would look at it, I was like, I don't know if I want to do it.
Yeah.
Something similar happened to me with Twilight Princess, where I'd gotten to the Ice Temple in Twilight Princess, which is like it's past the halfway mark.
Right.
Like you're very far into the game. I think there's only like 2 or 3 more dungeons after that.
Yeah.
So I was at that point, and Roxas 11 would sometimes leave the Wii on when he would play, and I just one day I had like come home from school and the Wii was left on, on that save file. And so like I was like, okay, well, I'll save and then load mine. But I had such the muscle memory of saving in my spot, so I overwrote my save file with his, and he was like much earlier in the game.
Oof.
So yeah, I just didn't play the game. Like, after that point, I was like so demoralized. I was like, I'm never getting back to that. So I don't think I actually beat Twilight Princess until like 2 years later, 2 years after that. I think. Yeah, it took a while. I don't think I ever beat it on the Wii. Now I think about it. I think I did. I think I beat it on the Wii.
Yeah, because you didn't have a Wii U, did you?
Not at that time, no.
No, I mean ever. Did you ever get one?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Is that where you beat Twilight Princess, was on Wii U?
No, I think I beat it a second time on Wii U. I think I beat it originally on the Wii.
Oh, so you did? Okay.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah,
I have remembered the longest one.
Okay,
and it is an epic tale. So I played dozens of hours of a game called MechWarrior 2: 31st Century Combat. I never beat it
on PC.
I kept having to restart because I felt like I just hadn't. It's a game where you're in this like long campaign and you accrue parts and things as you go, and I just kept thinking I've just done too bad. I can't finish, and so I would restart. And then I put the game down for 20 years. And
20
then
years?
and then just a few years ago, I got it as part of a they made a
Humble
bunch of
Bundle or
games
something?
like I think they actually just made the entire series like free with something called like Mech Tech or something.
that's
I
pretty
forget what it
cool.
was.
Yeah, I didn't know about
that. And so I picked the game back up.
Yeah.
Or maybe I was tricked into pirating the game, but I didn't think it was. But I picked the game back up and I played it through and beat it. And it had been, let's see, it had been at least 20 years. That's an epically long one.
That's pretty
That's
long.
probably the longest, yeah. That I thought I had you beat with Final Fantasy 3, but still Final Fantasy 3 was like 9 years for me.
That's a long time.
Which is a long time, but 20 years is crazy.
That's crazy.
You know what? Just for this, I'm going to go and I'm going to find a game that I binged but never beat, and then I'm going to
go find one as
for
a child, like that old Tailspin game or something.
Yeah, something.
And beat it.
I don't think I've binged that
I actually
one, though.
did just think of another one just
go
because
for
we
it.
were talking about games from our childhood.
Yeah.
So I remembered the first game I ever remember playing, Mario 64.
Right.
Now, technically, would you count Mario 64 DS as being like the same?
No.
It's different game?
Yeah.
Okay.
You start the game as Yoshi.
Okay.
Very different.
So
what are you trying to pull on us, Harrison? You trying to break the topic?
Technically. When did the Super Mario 3D All-Star come out? Was that 21?
That was 2020.
That was 2020. Okay, so
March
19
of
years.
2020.
So it was 19 years for me.
Oh, okay.
Because the last time I remember playing Mario 64,
September of 2020.
It was 19 or 18 years. I don't remember. But I think I was like 3 or 4 the last time I played Super Mario 64.
Oh, that's a huge gap then. Yeah.
And then you said 2020?
September of 2020 was when it,
Okay, so then it was probably 18 years then.
Wow.
I think when I was like 4 years old, I think that was like the last time I played Mario 64.
Yeah.
And then, which was 2002. So then 18 years later, 3D All-Stars came out, and then I 100%ed Mario 64.
Oh, really? When it was on Switch?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'll tell you a crazy one was the Lion King game on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, for sure.
I never beat that as a kid, but I played so many hours of it.
I still haven't beat it, and I have it in the
in that collection,
Retro Classics collection thing.
Yeah.
And I've still never beaten it.
Mega Man, that's me with Mega Man 8 and Rayman.
Really?
So I played those games a lot, never beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't beat Mega Man 8 until I was an adult.
I did eventually beat the Lion King game, but it was a ROM, so it had to have been a decade or more later.
I will say the rewind feature. I can finally beat Lion King.
It
has a rewind.
There wasn't a rewind feature on the ROMs that I was playing.
Well,
it was before that.
Now you're
was a
outing
thing.
yourself.
I did have
with
save states though.
Well, good question, Roxas11. Thanks for that question.
Excellent question.
Hopefully we
Terrible question.
hopefully we stuck with the spirit of it
Yeah.
for you. Thanks
know
for being
yours.
our pal. Thanks for being our power up pal.
Tell us what your longest
Yeah, go down there in the comments.
binge is.
Your
We'll pin
comment.
it.
And we will delete the comment.
Thank goodness Harrison doesn't have access to the YouTube studio.
He doesn't know that.
We'll pin it for you. We'll pin it. That's what we do for our power up pals. And again, you want your topics on the episode. Our patreon.com/power up bros. I don't know why it's so hard for you, Ty.
I keep saying
say
brothers because Super Mario
bros.
Bros. I always used to say Super Mario Brothers.
So now that we're done with our patron topic, our gold,
We'll move on to a real topic.
We have Harrison's not usually this mean to our patrons, I promise. We have more in here, but
It's the heel.
But we got to spotlight one at a time. Give him the show.
You got to pace it out. People
Some of
can't
us
take
like
that much.
Now we're gonna do our boring old topics.
Yeah.
Our lame old topics that Harrison usually thinks are lame, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
he's
But compared to that last one, these are like Shakespearean.
all right. It's an Ethan topic, which I've always
Perfect.
wanted to ask you guys. I think if it's your topic, we should like put it back. We
Uh,
shouldn't talk about someone's topic without them. Because
yeah, I don't know.
fair.
It depends on the topic because I have some topics in there where I'm like, I don't care, but then some of them I'm like, you all should wait.
well,
until
because
then.
oftentimes it's like there's missing context.
yeah,
And I'm like, okay, we need to have them
yeah.
here.
Like I had one topic that was like recommend me some spooky music,
Yeah.
and like I wrote in like parentheses explain
Right,
why,
right.
Yeah.
and like I had a whole story for that question.
Yeah. This is a topic from Harrison, that guy right there. Oh wait. Okay, this is really funny because Harrison just gave away the context earlier. So hopefully you as the viewer in on just how funny this is. This is the topic
Wait.
from Harrison. Going back to a game you haven't played in a while. But it is slightly different. Restart or continue save?
An excellent question.
Yes.
It depends. Okay, I think there's a formula for this. The formula is how long was the game,
Right.
and multiplied by how many years has it been
Okay.
squared.
Ty literally meant a formula.
Yes,
It
correct.
didn't make any sense.
There's so many times that I will be going through a game
Yeah.
and then I will set it down for like a month or 2 months and I'll open it back up and I'll be like, what was I doing?
Yeah.
Like I'll look
Yeah,
at like
yeah,
how
yeah.
I like have like my inventory structured or like where I'm at in the
Mhm.
game. And I'm like, okay, I remember I had a formula, I had a plan. I don't remember the plan and I can't like I want to start over
Right.
with a new plan.
There's actually
I do that a lot.
There's actually an excellent recent example that I can give you. So I played through the Switch remake of or remaster of Xenoblade Chronicles X,
Yeah.
right? And I played through all the original game content. And then I got up to the new content they added, and I said, you know what, I'm going to save this because I felt in my bones that there was going to be an upgrade for the upcoming Switch 2.
Sure. Right.
And so I put the thing down, and now it's been, I think, 8 months since the game came out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I picked it back up, and the Switch 2 upgrade is here. And so I was like, I'm gonna go on. And I was like, do I start over or do I keep going?
Yeah.
And then I looked at the amount of time that I knew the plot because I had gotten to the end of the game.
Yeah.
It's a nice breaking point. So I knew what the plot had been up until that point.
Sure.
So that wasn't an issue. It was just like, do you want to experience the whole thing? And I had like 140 hours in this game, and I was like 8 months worth of waiting. If this had been 5 to 10 years, yeah, I'd start it over. But just 8 months,
No,
I can't
yeah.
start over.
No, I feel
have
that.
to continue from where I'm
Yeah.
at. It helps that I had a good breaking point, though.
I think that
Yeah.
I am like unusual in the fact that I don't think I ever restart. Like even when I probably should, because it's like affecting the fact that I'm like, man, this story's stupid, and it's just that I don't remember it.
Well, if it's a story
Yeah.
game, I typically don't
Yeah, I don't.
restart because like that would require me to go through all that story again.
Yeah,
If
true.
it's a story heavy game, I
No, that's a
don't
good
do
point.
that.
I think maybe sometimes I will go back to the game like kind of like what you're saying is that if the game really is an experience that I want to have again, and I don't really remember what I did before, like what have I been doing this? And as soon as you said not a story heavy game, I do remember the game I did that with, which was Rayman 3.
Yeah.
I remember for whatever reason, I think it was the timing of when Rayman 3 came out on GameCube. I got really far. I got to the land of the living dead, and I was having fun with the game. But then when I came back to it, I didn't remember like anything of it, and I was like, I'm just going to start over.
Yeah.
Because I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember any of it.
I would do it all the time in Minecraft, where I would create a Minecraft world.
That's a really good point.
And I would create a Minecraft world, and I would have like some plan of like, okay, this is the structure I'm going to build. This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't play that world for like a month or two, and I'd come back and I'd be like, what in the world? Like, why is there just like a pile of like
Yeah.
of like hay?
Yeah.
What was I trying to do here?
It's like you can't
It's like
even
trying to make
interpret.
a
house full of dead cats.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Minecraft.
I have a basement of villagers.
that's a good.
They're
that
on an
you-
island.
Yeah.
Like, what was I doing?
was I doing?
You
I don't remember.
you threw that in there. I didn't even think. I do that with Minecraft all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very rare for me to go back to an old Minecraft world and be like, I understand everything I was up to in this world. My favorite is when I spawn in and I'm just like, I've got all this gear and equipment and I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I definitely like just logged off when I was walking.
Thinking,
My
I'll be
house
back
could-
in tomorrow.
My house could be right over that hill.
Yeah.
I log off and I start over. I'm like, I'm not just going to search for my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does depend a little bit, like if if I got back into something like Final Fantasy 14, there's no way I'd restart.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
I have 500 hours.
Yeah,
into
for
that,
sure.
right? So it's
Yeah,
it's a formula of time, right? If it's a very short game and I stopped after like 3 or 4 hours, yeah, I'm restarting that because
Yeah,
short
right,
games are meant to be played in like a short stretch. If it's a big epically long game, I can probably piece together where I was
Sure.
and pick back up.
Sure.
Now, games like Minecraft are a little bit different, I think, because they
Procedural
are
generated and- yeah.
they're experiential. They're like you're doing something is the game, right? Like it's not.
It's almost like the game doesn't happen like unless it's reacting to the player.
Yes.
Which most games are like a line that you're following
Yeah.
that will be consistent each time that you want to go back and experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think also like another example is Pokemon. Like I have like if I was to boot up Brilliant Diamond right now,
Yeah.
right? Like I think I was like halfway through Brilliant Diamond. Like I was pretty considerably far, but like if I was to boot that up again, I'd probably be like, well, I'm not at the end of the game, and like it's been so long since I played it, like may as well reset. But like Pokemon Heart Gold was a game I played when I was a kid, and I beat that game, and I have like 200 Pokemon and like 6 level 100 Rayquazas.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm restarting that
No,
save file.
yeah.
There's no way I'm
the amount of
deleting that.
work you would have to do
Yeah.
just to get back. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
does factor in.
Possible.
Well, Harrison, thanks for just a worse version of our Power Up Pals question.
That's right.
So much better.
Like it was just you just copied it.
It was such a better.
Why would you
topic.
just copy him?
Such a better question.
Are you just a copy
Brazen.
of him? Are you Roxas?
I'm
are you
Roxas
12?
12?
Oh my God.
Roxas 12?
You got to fight now to see who gets
Fight
to
for
keep
your
the soul.
honor. I want to reiterate that Harrison's not mean to the rest of our pals.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't.
He's
treat
mean to
them that
us,
way.
but not our pals.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Devin Says. All right, you guys ready? So because there's only 2 of you guys, we're gonna have 3 rounds, and then it's a best of
It's gonna
3.
be real funny when you open that marker and it doesn't write.
Yeah.
Not gonna be funny. It doesn't really write. It's okay. It kind of writes. It kind of writes. You guys will see it. All right. Are you guys ready? I just have to make sure that you guys can't see what I pick.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll start off easy. Okay. And then we'll just do you and you and then you and you.
Yeah.
Okay. Name a type of Pokemon.
Beast.
One
Like-
of the Pokemon types. It can't be a
Okay.
double type. It has to be a type of Pokemon. We'll start with
Okay.
Harrison, the resident Pokemon.
Let's go with steel
Okay.
because steel
Greymon.
is heavier than feathers.
Nope.
Greymon.
Try again.
Magnetar.
Try again.
Ma-
You have
Mag-
10 seconds, or you just
No, a type.
Oh,
like,
a type?
Like, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
a
I'm
type
sorry.
of Pokemon.
like fire,
Apologies.
water, grass.
Dark.
Dark. All right. You guys both live. I have water, which I can't show you because the pen didn't work. All right. Name.
I'll trust you.
Ty, we're starting with you. Name a character from Street Fighter 2. Super.
Woody.
You have 10 seconds.
10.
Are you okay?
Chun-Li.
I have Chun-Li.
Oh, I was wondering
Dang.
if you would do Ryu, and I was like,
Yeah.
he would.
No.
He would.
I was like, I shouldn't, but like her massive thighs are just calling to me.
I mean, same, brother. I will say, moving on in the rounds, if you can't think of other characters, you can ask me, and I might not tell you the one that I've picked. You can also ask
don't trust
each
you.
other. All right, that's 1 point for Ty Dog, for Tito.
That's right.
All right, we're gonna go to some harder questions. I wanna trip you guys up here. Excluding Cloud, name a main party member from Final Fantasy VII.
Red 13.
Gates.
You're both alive. I have Aerith. All right.
Not a main party member.
Name a level in the first Sonic the Hedgehog game. Go, Ty, first.
Oh, Casino Nights.
That's in the second one, the first game.
Green Hill Zone.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a lifeline.
Okay, you want some?
Wait, is Industrial Zone one or Industrial Plant? Is that one?
Chemical Plant
No,
is.
Chemical
Chemical
Plant
Plant.
is in the
Chemical-
second game.
Hydrosity. Is that one?
That's the
third
third game. Do
game.
you want me to give you one?
Sure, yeah.
Marble Zone is one.
Marble Zone.
Is that what you say?
Final answer.
Yeah, I have Green Hill Zone.
Aw.
That's
Yeah,
so funny.
they're tied. Here we go. Time for the
Literally
tiebreaker.
the only zone I could think of that
Time
was
for
in
the
the
tiebreaker.
first.
We're gonna break tie.
We're gonna break tie. Will
I'm
tie be
already
broken in the
broken.
tiebreaker?
I'm already broken.
Name a
man.
robot master from the original Mega Man. Starting with Harrison.
We already did this question.
On a previous one? Oh,
Yes.
you don't want the same one. Okay, fine. From Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Name one of
Robot Master.
name one of the robot masters. No, name an Infinity Stone from Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Start
That's
with
not a
Harrison.
video game question.
It's Marvel Ultimate Alliance. The video game.
That'd be like if we were a movie podcast and we were like
Alliance is a game.
name a power up from Mario.
The Mario
because Mario
Brothers
was a
movie.
movie.
Exactly.
If it's in the
Um,
movie, fine,
I've got,
Mr.
I know. I've got
Mr.
the perfect answer for
Mr.
this.
Puritan.
There are no Infinity Stones. They were Infinity Gems. They weren't stones until the movie.
In War of the Gems, you're right. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is after the movies, and they call them stones.
You just said Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
they're not in the original. You know what? They both lose.
Fair.
Okay, fine. Mr. Puritan, name a class from the original Final Fantasy.
A class from original Final Fantasy, Black Mage.
Warrior.
My favorite class.
Warrior. Okay, you guys just both live. I have Thief, my favorite
We
class.
could have said anything. He doesn't know what this is. He doesn't know what all the classes are.
I'm not going to go with one of the original Avengers from the Sega Genesis Avengers game because apparently if it's based on something, it's not in there.
I think you should. I'm a big fan.
Name a planet in the Star Fox 64 Easy Path.
Easy,
The
specifically?
Easy Path. Yeah. Basically, you don't have to complete any of the or accomplish any of the missions. You just
Gotcha.
complete them.
Fortuna.
Not in the easy.
Isn't it?
Do you mean Ficina?
Ficina.
Okay.
Ficina.
Ficina.
Yavin 4.
Harrison. Do you know what's the first?
Coruscant.
You don't know any Star Fox planets?
Educate yourself, boy.
You want me to give you one? I'll give you one.
Tatooine?
Corneria's one.
Corneria, that's what I was thinking.
Sure it
That's
was.
when I said Coruscant, I legitimately was like,
Are you going to say Corneria?
yeah.
Okay, you guys all survive. I have Sector X.
You said planets. I didn't even know we could choose Sector X.
Well, you should have thought of that. You should have thought of that. All right, you
We
guys.
shouldn't have thought of that because that would have gotten him out of the game.
Name one of the race modes from Mario Kart,
I don't see race.
like the CCs. That's why you lose at Mario Kart all the time.
Oh, you're right.
Name one of the CCs. Start with Harrison.
Mirror.
Yep, that is one of the CCs.
100 cc.
Okay, you guys both live. I have 200 cc. Let's see. Name a wood type in Minecraft. There are 5.
I had no idea.
Starts
I think
with
there's
Ty this
I
time.
think there's more than 5 now.
The original Minecraft. Yeah, they have added probably
Okay.
since then.
Birch.
Okay, Ty said birch.
Spruce.
Dang, you guys are good at this. I have acacia. Okay, let's see.
I think you're just bad at this.
You guys are actually okay. I'm gonna. You know what? Ty said that. I'm going down. I'm going down.
He's
to the
got it
answers.
out
You have
for
to
me.
do
Now
that.
there's only 4 possible answers.
Oh,
Name a
God.
ghost from Pac-Man. Harrison.
Sue.
Nope. Not one
Was
of the
that
ghosts.
Mrs. Pac-Man?
I don't. Nope. I don't think there was a Sue.
One
in
of
any
them does have
the-
like a
No, it
really
was-
normal name.
Clyde.
Clyde.
Blinky, Pinky, Inky, Clyde.
I'm pretty sure in Mrs. Pac-Man it was Sue instead of Clyde.
The podcast doesn't have an editor, so we'll
I'm
never
gonna say
know.
Pinky. I'm gonna say Pinky.
I'm gonna say Clyde.
I have Inky. I really thought someone would say Inky. Okay, we got this. I'm gonna catch you guys. Am I ever gonna catch you guys? I don't think I am. Oh wait. Okay, you guys ready?
Sue replaced Clyde in Mrs. Pac-Man.
Oh,
Seems sexist.
I'm gonna cut it out so you seem stupid.
I was a feminist as a kid, and I always played Miss Pac-Man.
And now
instead
you're
of
not?
Pac-Man.
I know. As a kid.
No.
All right, you
Yeah, I
ready?
was a kid. I was dumb and foolish.
Yeah,
starting
right,
with Ty.
correct.
Name a transformation mask from The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask.
Ooh, I'm gonna pick the Giant's Mask.
It has to transform you,
And the Giant's Mask.
not just power you up.
The Giant's Mask. I'll go with the Zora Mask.
Okay.
I'll go with, I almost said Korok. Deku.
One of you is out.
With the Deku.
I have Zora Mask.
Oh.
Harrison wins. See, that's the beauty of Devin Says. You thought it was gonna go by fast, but it's actually pretty.
Yeah,
Sometimes, especially
it's
because
actually brutal.
I was because there was only 2 of you. I was throwing you a lot of like 8 possible answers, 6 possible answers.
Yeah.
So that was Devin Says.
You really wanted to drag this out, is what you're saying.
Omega Omelet has his own game in there that he based off of Devin Says.
Pretty cool. I'd much rather play that.
Yeah.
I think it is a really good take on the formula.
That's
I
gonna be
always
fun.
appreciate what our power-up pals have for us.
Yeah.
So we should
At
totally do
least
that.
2 out of the 3 that we have. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's time.
You should make it
guys.
3 out of 4.
That yeah. Go to the patreon.com/powerup.
Make us dance for your amusement.
Yeah.
Give us money.
No, I do think that's one of the most fun things about the podcast is getting to
It
hear from
is.
other people.
It is.
Yeah.
Topics. We're all so similar, guys. Harrison's not our
We've-
fleshly brother, but I mean, he's.
Yeah.
he's
I
just
mean,
like
I've known
us.
you all for like 15 years. Like,
Yeah.
there's only so much
We're
that
not
we
that
can
different.
talk about.
He's
Yeah,
even
correct.
starting to sound like us. It's kind of upsetting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really quite disturbing, honestly.
But guys, thanks for being here. If you're still here, go down there in the comments and tell us something nice about Roxas 11 because everyone's been mean to him.
Yeah, and say something nasty about Harrison.
Yeah, exactly. Like trash
Tell us-
Harrison.
Tell us if your hands are up or on Blog TV, and if you're starting yourself or not.
Don't tell us that, please. We don't want to know. Guys, thanks for being here. See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Actually, we'll see him tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
I don't know what you're talking about.